I began thinking about him because the guy that I met and talked to and watched work was not the guy in the books. The guy in the books tended to be viewed through different prisms, different kinds of lenses, social, cultural, political. And I thought that in doing so, they were missing the overall, the idea of who John Wayne actually was, not who people thought he was in their heads from observing him or listening to him speak or hearing him talk to the Republican National Convention, but who he actually was on a day-to-day basis to his family, to his friends, to his co-workers, to the people he met on the street. The Oscar in 1969 for True Grit both legitimized his legacy and I think bolstered it. It was a difficult period for him critically. He had made in 1967 The Green Berets, a very controversial pro-Vietnam picture that he produced, directed, as well as starred in. And it was reviled as atrocious picture making and politically insupportable and everything else. And it kind of divided the country along ideological lines. 18 months later, along comes True Grit, which basically characterizes him as a kind of feisty grandfather for the nation. He drinks, he carouses, he's clearly past his prime, he's got a gut, a big paunch on him, but he can still take care of business by summoning the last full measure of strength and devotion that he can carry. And it was a huge, huge critical and commercial success. It wiped away almost all of the bad vibes. There are some actors who do have similarities to classic Hollywood stars. I mean, Bruce Willis is roughly analogous to Humphrey Bogart. Tom Hanks is roughly analogous to James Stewart. There's no one really analogous to John Wayne because John Wayne was one of a kind. For one thing, people think of him as a Western star. Westerns are dead. The genre basically survives as a museum piece. That kind of career as an outdoor action hero is simply no longer possible. But there's something profound in profoundly American in his character. And I think that it comes down to the same kind of thing that you see in a lawyer that'll hammer away at a case that no one cares about for 10 years. Not because he's going to make any money on it, but because he thinks it's the right thing to do. And that's the thing that Wayne's characters embody at their best.